Hello students, welcome to today's computer class. Today we will continue learning more about working inside worksheets. Students, what did we learn in our last video session? Yes, we learned about how to open a workbook or file and how to change the width of a column. In this video, we will learn about how to use formulas and functions for calculations and so on. What are formulas? A formula can contain any or all of the following: constants, operators, functions, and references. A formula may be simple, such as one that adds numbers, or it may be a complex one like algebraic calculations. In Excel 2007, there is a formula tab that contains several functions that allows you to perform simple and complex calculations. A formula has different parts. First is references. B1 refers to the value in cell B1 and returns it. Second is constants. Numbers or text values entered directly into a formula such as 2. Third is operators. The caret operator raises a number to a power and the asterisk operator multiplies. Note that a formula should always start with an equal sign and identify it by name, and cells included in the formula must be enclosed in parentheses. For example, to add the marks obtained by each student in all the subjects, if you enter the formula in the grand total columns as 86 plus 89 plus 77 plus 90 plus 78 plus 55. Enter in add 6, type an equal to sign and enter the formula to calculate the grand total using the appropriate cell addresses as follows: equal sign B6 plus C6 plus D6 plus E6 plus F6 plus J6. What is a function? Sometimes a formula can get cumbersome. To avoid lengthy, time-consuming formulas, functions are used. Functions are used to represent part or all of a formula. In short, functions are pre-written formulas that take a value or values, perform an operation, and return a value or values. To enter a function, start with an equal sign. Enter the name of the function and enclose the cells included in the formula in parentheses. Neither formulas nor functions can contain blank space. For example, an example of a function is the PI function, which returns the value of pi, which is 3.142. For example, to calculate the total marks of each student in all the subjects, the steps would be: take the cursor to the cell address at 6 and type the equal to sign. Type in the left parenthesis to open the formula. Pointing the cursor to the beginning cell address, that is a B6, from where you want to start adding. Click the remaining cells whose values are to be added or drag through the cell range on the worksheet. Type the right parenthesis to close the formula and press the enter key. The formula equal to sign sum B6 colon G6 is displayed. Now let's see another example to calculate the selling price of items. How do we calculate the total amount of each item? How to do it? Take the cursor to cell address F2 and type the equal to sign. Move to cursor, select pen quantity cell, that is a C2 cell, and enter asterisk sign, and again select pen unit price cell, that is a D2 cell, and press enter key. Now you can see total amount price of pens. Follow same steps for other items for find total amount of the different items. Now let us calculate the discount amount for each item. How to do it? Take the cursor to cell address G2. Okay, now tell me, if we want to find discount, then what is the formula we use? Yes, the formula is amount multiply discount rate divided by 100. So, move the pointer to G2 and enter the formula equal sign F2 asterisk sign E2 and divide by 100 and press the enter key. Now you can see the discount price of pens. Follow the same steps to find the discount for all the other items. Now let us to calculate the selling price of each item. How to do it? Take the cursor to cell address H2. Okay. Now tell me, if we want to find selling price, what is the formula we use? Yes, the formula is amount minus discount. Move the pointer to cell H2 and enter the formula equal to sign F2 minus G2 and press the enter key. Now you can see the selling price of pens. We can follow the same steps to find the selling price of each item. We can also calculate the selling price of the other items by copying the formula to the other cells. To do this, select the cell H2, keeping the cursor position on the right side bottom of the cell so the pointer changes to a cross shape. Click and drag the cursor down the column till the last item. You will now see the selling price of all the items calculated automatically. Now let us see how to copy formulas. Copying a formula can be done using referencing. There are three ways of cell referencing: relative, absolute, and mixed. A relative cell reference in a formula is based on the relative position of the cell that contains the formula and the cell the reference referred to. If the cell address that contains the formula changes, the reference is changed. In above reference, the cell references that always refer to the same worksheets, rows and columns, no matter where you put them. To indicate absolute reference, you must use the $sign in the cell address. Mixed reference is a combination of the above relative and absolute references. Students, in our next session, we will learn to move data within a worksheet and to hide and display rows and columns.